Hello. Okay, this video is just going to be the correction of the rocket tubes. These are the corrected ones. The original ones are here, and they're about 3/16 of an inch too long. So that guy's out. These guys are in. So now these shields cut out of this vacuform, which was made a new one. Not going to go through cutting it out again because it's just cutting it out like we did in the other video before we discovered that it was too short. Anyway, I sanded up the bottom of these so the glue will adhere to the brass. They sit like that. I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to trim it to shape. I left it long because I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to be correct. So, and to make sure that these are parallel with the block, I'm going to assemble this, and I'm going to glue these little shields in place. Again, these shields reside on the bottom of the tubes. Don't really serve a purpose, but it's all part of the trying to match the big guy. So it looks like this. I'm going to show you a series of different pictures now. This is the, you kind of see it from the front, this is from the side. I don't have any stills of my own because they kind of took this off the top of the car and they had it inside or underneath back at Dean Jeffrey's place in the 80s when I took pictures of it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just glue these guys on and get them trimmed up. What I'm looking for is to make sure that everything's flat and parallel. In this long shot you can see how it needs to look. So back to the model. So I'm just going to put a line of glue on here. I think my super glue is just thickening up on me. I swear my tips just get so snagged up lately. I'm going to use a piece of wire to clear my tube. You know, I just do not know what Alright, never mind. I'm going to use a new tip on my super glue. Not worth me burning this kind of time trying to clear a tube. Alright, again I just sanded the bottom of this. I'll risk the accelerator because I don't want this to move. Okay, that's one. By having both sides, I have twice the chance of screwing this up. sure everything lines up the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to clear this hole a little bit more. Just where they want it to sit farther forward. Can't hold on to it tight because you'll crush the plastic. And so, anyhow, so now I have a little bit of maneuvering room here. Just keep on looking at it, make sure that I'm aligned. I think it's just about time to say goodbye to this glue bottle. Yeah, the glue's starting to get stringy. Alright, there it is. Let's run some accelerated on that. Let it kick off. Now I'm just going to trim these back very carefully. Just going from experience, if this isn't glued around it, you're going to have to be super careful that you don't tear it. So using the rocket tube as a guide, how hard it is without putting my big noggin in the frame. So now I'll just sand this flat. And just clean it up ever so slightly. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. That's what we're looking for. Got this front little edge there and this open pan there. I'm going to put a little drop of super fast Sino in there. I have to go a different route here. I just don't like the way that's flaring out. That's one of those silly things that will bug me to no end. There it goes. It looks like the glue traveled all the way down the edge. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So let's go see if we can do this one and not mess this up. I wonder if there's a channel called the Ham-Fisted Monster, the Ham-Fisted Modeler. That's what I've been feeling like lately. Wow. Alright, now I'm just going to match them, make sure they're good. This one needs more sanding. This is like the equivalent of 600 sandpaper. Some glue escaped on the outside, so I'm just sanding that down so when it primes out it'll look correct. The seaming between the brass and the resin parts was really just so straightforward. It actually matched so well. I just sanded out the seam and was done. Alright, this looks right now. So, do this here. That is it. That is exactly what I wanted. This edge is pushing out a little bit, so I'm just going to take that down. Just massaging it to shape. Oh yeah, that's done. It's a nice feeling to have something else done. Whoop. There, that's done. Little wings on there, the trays look right. So now the whole model is primed, and I'm going to shoot some pictures of it with the windows masked and just all in gray before I start painting. And I've chosen Vallejo paints for this. Seems I'm having better luck with that than Tamiya's these days. It's all going to be airbrushed anyway. But the Vallejo primer is pretty cool. I'm liking that. This will be my first run with it. And we're back. Yesterday I put the Vallejo primer on these parts, trying to get away from using all the lacquer-based stuff that I use. See good results online with it. Seems to have a bit of a dusty overspray, but nothing that I haven't seen before. Seems to adhere good to clean plastic. I don't think it didn't adhere well to this brass, but I didn't pre-treat it anyway. Anyhow, these little trays are glued in. Now I'm just going to reassemble it. It all resides on a 1/4 inch dowel pin. Could be anything 1/4 inch actually. That goes to this top turret mount. Just press that in. And that just goes onto the top of this. Like so. So that's it for the rockets. Did one last detail piece that I forgot about. Put that there. And that is this little lamp that goes on top of the front section. So that's done. And also I used magnets for putting the front guns on. So just an easy way of doing it. So if they can't get knocked off, they get tweaked, you just push them back into position. And that brings us up to full primer and a full assembly of all the pieces for the next video. Thanks for watching.